Alright, so we trapping out the bando with this one. Of course, Drake have just released his new response song to Pusha T's Infrared, which is of course off the new Pusha T album. And the response track is of course called Dubby, like puppy, Dubby. It's a patois word for ghost, as in a reference to ghost writing. Let's get this. Let's listen to it. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. What's up? I like the very jazzy beat,
I'm in shock. The nerve, the audacity.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours and let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep.
Alright, so let's analyze this verse. Now, of course, he's talking about Pusha T and how he's referencing that Pusha T hates on Drake because he had ghostwriters. But yet, a person like Kanye West also have ghostwriters. He has ghostwriters, ghost producers. I mean, all types of ghosts in his category. I mean, in his club. So what's up with that? And plus, he referenced the whole Father Stretch My Hand, part 1 and 2, which is Father Stretch My Hand and Get It From Me, which I guess he's referencing how Kanye West may have took some ideas from Drake. Also, he referenced Pop Style, which is one of, in my personal opinion, one of his worst tracks. But it did feature Kanye West and Jay-Z. So that was the last time Kanye West and Jay-Z collaborated. So that's kind of a low blow. Plus, he referenced 30 Hours, which of course was a song that Kanye West did, which was one of his worst tracks. Only because it took like 3 minutes of just nothing, just letting the beat roll out, which was pretty awful. So I just like to reference that, But yeah. Let's get into it.
Just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats.
Alright. So Drake, of course, sitting quiet while his enemies eat off his name. Because Pusha T, for the most part, gets a lot of publicity from dissing Drake. So that's one of the things that he's pointing out.
I don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Dead I'm Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all let it spit an image or whatever.
Alright, when he says y'all heading the beam, he must be talking about ultralight beams. Also, Infrared, which was the last track off Pusha T's newest album, or EP, was also could be a tie-up. So I just like to point that out.
Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not
Oh, Push Me, Pusha T. So yeah, that's nice.
top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send
Oh, as far as your label talent go. So let's see. It's Kanye West, it's Big Sean, it's Designer, it's Pusha T. Who else is on the label? I think Common is on the label, or whatever. I don't know the whole listing, but there's a lot of like competition for Push.
well, I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo.
He brings calicos to the Alamo, the Texas Alamo. Of course, Drake always been a huge guy who actually was very influenced by Texas. And let's see, it's a tie-up. I got money with the best of them. Go blow for go blow like a Mexican. Okay, so that was a tie-up to the whole idea of numbers on the board, which was a pretty nice a song by Pusha T.
Never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back because he makes me nervous. I want to see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents. I think it's good and now the teachers are learning.
Alright, so the whole serpents reference could be a whole idea of Designer. He had that song Snake, so that was a nice little reference there. Let's see. And the virtual reference could be a reference to, it's a artist that that Kanye West featured for many of his album covers, which was like 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus. I wouldn't even pay anybody for Yeezus because that's a lazy ass album cover, you know. But he is referencing to how Virgil feels a little nervous that Kanye West may be holding him back, you know.
Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin, then him, then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do.
Alright, so of course, here's another reference to how his brother says that it was actually, they were not deeply in the streets as they thought Pusha T was. Like, Pusha T does what J. Cole does, as in he raps through a perspective of looking through somebody else who sold drugs and maybe is happy. Basically, he's a backseat drug dealer, if you want to explain it like that. And let's see, Jay-Z said a similar thing for Takeover. Hopefully, Pusha T would have like a ether for Drake if he's doing a Takeover reference. I love this reference. You might have sold the college kids for Nike and Mercedes, which of course didn't Kanye have like a deal for Nikes? I don't know. But speaking of Nas, Nas called himself Escobar, but of course Pusha T, he was influenced. Dude. All right, now let's go back to what I was saying. So yeah, of course Escobar was pretty big in the 80s when it comes to drug dealing, and Pusha T, maybe he's embellishing his role in drugs. You know, that's what Drake is pointing out.
Microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah. And as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy.
All right, so of course people like to pump up Quentin Miller, but Drake is saying that he actually is helping out Quentin Miller, like a big bro or whatever, kind of like he helped out The Weeknd. I think both of them didn't really help out Quentin Miller's career like that, because maybe he's getting but this is Quentin Miller where he used to work at. Let's see. Oh shoot, Quentin Miller, he worked at somewhere that was pretty close to where I lived. Nice. Nice guy.
Who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever supposedly making me hits, but ain't got no hits, sound like they need me.
Oh, damn. Okay, this could be a reference to Rihanna's Needed Me. Also, this is a shot at Quentin Miller, who supposedly helped out Drake. You know, if he's not making his own hits, it seems like Quentin needs Drake.
My hooks did it, my lyrics did it, my spirit did it, I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time, cause you older than a nigga you running behind. Look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I'm too resistant.
Pusha T is older than Kanye West? Wow. Okay, so only by a year or whatever.
Get out your feelings. It's gonna be a cool summer for you. I told Weezy and Baby I'ma done it for you. Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you, considering that we just sold another 20 for you.
Alright, so you reference Cruel Summer, which of course was an album that Kanye West had and Pusha T was on, and it seems that Drake was one of the lead reasons why Weezy and Baby got together again, which is nice. He even referenced that in Lil Wayne's first Dedication 6 mixtape. So yeah, this was a good, nice response, and you know, hey, please leave a like, subscribe, and how did you feel about this whole response? Tell me in the comments section. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's see. It's going to invoice. Wow, okay. Nice. All right, well, peace out, guys. Boop, 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 boop.